In this slideshow, we'll talk about government influence on trade. Despite the benefits of free trade, no country in the world allows it. All governments interfere with trade in some way, for some purpose. What are their purposes? The main purpose is to protect jobs. If Americans buy products that are made in other countries, then jobs are created in other countries, and jobs of people who make those products in America are destroyed. So governments restrict imports to protect jobs at home. But restricting imports may have negative effects. They may lead to retaliation. They may reduce our exports because our restrictions on imports reduce the ability of people in the other country to buy our products. Another purpose of interfering in free trade is to protect an infant industry. Many countries have done this, including us. The country wants to develop an industry, so they give it protection from foreign competition. But there may be negative effects. Goods produced at home may cost more. The protected industry may never become competitive. And how do you decide which industries to protect? Another purpose of interfering with free trade is to promote industrialization. The objectives of this policy are to employ surplus workers, attract investment inflows, diversify the economy, and achieve greater economic growth. There have been two main strategies for promoting industrialization. Import substitution, in which you produce goods that you were importing before, so your homemade goods are substitutes for the imports. This was a popular policy in Latin America. The other main strategy is export promotion, in which you protect and create industries that will be competitive in exporting their products to other countries. This was a popular policy in Asia, led by Japan. Other economic reasons for interfering with trade are to resolve problems in the balance of payments of a country, to use restrictions as a bargaining tool, and to control prices of exports by controlling their supply, for example with oil, diamonds, and coffee. Non-economic reasons for interfering with trade are to maintain essential industries, food industry, technology, and defense industry, to prevent shipments to unfriendly countries, to maintain spheres of influence by giving preferential treatment to some countries, to protect activities that are part of the national identity. For example, Japan bans rice imports because rice is such an important part of its culture. France limits film and TV imports, again to protect the French culture. The instruments for restricting trade are tariffs, which are taxes on imports, quotas, which are limits on imports, subsidies, aid, and loans, buy local legislation, customs valuations, standards, permission requirements, and administrative delays. Now take the quiz on this slideshow by checking on the Quiz on Slideshow icon, which is right below the icon you clicked on to view this slideshow.